Alright, welcome guys to another episode of Marketing with Bri. Today we'll be looking at how to make an advertisement video be successful. So let's jump right into it. To look at today is you want to put together a plan. Now what do I mean when I say put together a plan? Well, let's look at that. What do we mean? Well, you want to answer these questions right here. They're about 4 or 5 questions that you want to answer in your advertisement video. The first one is, are you promoting a new product or service? Do you have a special offer that you want to emphasize? How does your product or service make your customers' life easier, better, or happier? And finally, you want to build confidence with testimonials from previous customers. Now this is very important. Why? Well, because if you don't build confidence, then your customers won't take that extra step that is necessary to go out and purchase or book your service. So you want to build confidence so that they can be confident in what you're offering. And all of that is done within the advertisement. What we want to look at today is brand the video. What do I mean by brand the video? Well, think of an advertisement, a typical advertisement that you would see on TV or YouTube. At the end of that advertisement, you will be able to tell who is promoting that ad, right? You were usually able to tell that. Well, yes, you are. So in your advertisement video, you want to make sure you answer the question, who is promoting this ad? What should I know about them? And you want to also build put testimonials in the video from past customers so as to build brand authority, so persons can have confidence in you and see you as an authority figure in your specific niche. So look at today, the third point is you want to find a vibe. Now what do I mean by a vibe? Well, let's look at the Google's definition. It's a person's emotional state or the atmosphere of a place as communicated to and felt by others. This is a very interesting way to put it, but my simple definition is a person's emotional state or the atmosphere really kind of captures what I think of when I think of the word vibes. The atmosphere, the emotional state, the feeling. That's what you should be communicating to your customers. A good feeling or an appropriate feeling. If you think about an advertisement for a theme park, you think about a happy feeling, an upbeat vibe. Now when you think about that, an ad for a, let's say, a funeral, you think about a more sad, sympathetic or empathetic feeling towards the customers. So you want to have an appropriate vibe. Find an appropriate vibe. Here today, the third point is you want to, this is actually the fourth point, you want to keep it short and sweet. Now what do I mean by short and sweet? Well, let's look at that. A typical advertisement video is less than 35 seconds. And with this 35 seconds, you have to answer these questions. Why should I be interested? You want to make sure you give info on your product or service. Give the necessary info. You want to also build trust about your brand or your service or your company, whatever you're offering, who is behind it. You want to build trust in that entity, as well as you want to close. Now if you think of, let's say, think of an advertisement without a brand or without a call to action, then it would just be really a piece of art. It wouldn't be informative. Any advertisement without these pointers here that answer these questions typically is not an effective advertisement. So you want to make sure you tell the customers why they should be interested, and definitely show them that you, a trustworthy company or person, can bring or add value to their life and why they should take this action right now. last point I want to look at. Include a call to action in your advertisement. What do I mean by a call to action? Some may ask, what do you mean? Well, it's very simple. A call to action really is telling somebody why they should go ahead and click, or actually you should be telling people what they should do. That's really the call to action, not why I made a mistake. But you want to make sure you tell people what to do. Like, think about an advertisement video where you were just informed about the product or service, like an infomercial. At the end of that infomercial, you'll usually see click or call today or order today and get 10 or 20% off. Now think about an advertisement video where they just give you all the information and you're like, wow, this is a nice product, but at the end of the video they're just like, thanks for watching. That would actually be more of an entertainment video, more of an ad. So you want to have a call to action in your advertisement, telling people what to do and why they should do it. And you want to end with more vibes. Yes, you want to end with more vibes. Create a better atmosphere, a better feeling at the end of your video. So you want to end on a high note and not a low note, because if you do, then the customer might lose the necessary encouragement, or the necessary feeling that it would take for me to go forth and say, all right, I'm going to do this. If you end on a low note, I might lose all of that feeling. So you want to end with more vibes, and that's really what it takes to make a successful ad. Whether you're doing drop shipping, or you're building a brand and you want to get off your feet, or you're a small business and you want to create an advertisement by yourself, because creating an ad can be very expensive. Whether you want to do that, you definitely should follow these pointers so that your ad can be successful. Anyways, thanks for watching. I just want to leave you guys with a quick quote here that I found on the internet. It says, a creative without strategy is called art, which is true, but a creative with strategy is called advertising. And just let that sink in for a moment, and be sure to visit my website for more info, and I'll leave all the necessary links down below where you can find more information about how to create a successful ad. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.